Hello everyone, and welcome back to Let's Play Skyrim. Last time we fought a dragon and cleared out Mixwater Mill. Now we're back out on the Whiterun Plains and we're gonna explore farther east, ultimately making our way into Falkreath by way of Brittleshin Pass. Well, let's get started heading south towards Secunda's Kiss. That's my next target. So here at the road, just a couple of lavender plants. And let's make our way toward that compass marker. A blue butterfly here and some respawned deer. Dragon bone bow, even an iron arrow ought to be enough. Hey, it isn't. How sucky. Okay, what about... let's just go up one level. Let's try steel. Oh, now I'm going to get the sneak attack, so it won't matter. Come on, animals. Settle down. There's two. That was a good shot, if I do say so myself. Now, where'd the third one go? Out of sight? Looks that way. Alright, well... let's murder a few mud crabs while we're here. Then we'll werewolf up. Process all these corpses. Here, my boy. There's one down. There's his buddy. Here's buddy number 3. Down they all go. Now let's heal up. Get those 2 butterflies, which I missed in my exuberance of deer hunting. So that third deer reappeared. Looks like. And that's fine. Now, if we're spotted, the guards in the Western Watchtower will attack us for werewolfing up, so let's just try and make sure we keep a sort of minimum safe distance from them. And let's get to it. There's one. There's 2. Feed on the mud crabs as well, so let's go do that. One. 2. Perk available. Alright. With this one, I'm going to get the Totem of Ice Brothers. So when we have the Totem of Brotherhood, the Howl will call Ice Wolves instead of normal wolves. Only 3 perks to go. Any sign of that third elk? No. I'm going to retreat back to the first one and do my 24-hour wait. Excuse me. I don't know if you watch the news, but we've got a hell of a winter storm out in Colorado right now. Just got back from shoveling the driveway, and you know, when I was a teenager, I could do that like it was nothing. It's making me sad and old. I'm not even 30 yet, but damn if that did not hurt my back, bending over and shoveling the damn snow. 3 punches, then we switch to flames. And we happily watch destruction increase to 25. Alright. Got my eyes peeled for that third elk that ran away, but so far no dice. Let's see if those ore veins have respawned yet again. They have. That's awesome. Give me one of my gems. Come on. Nothing there. What about number 2? Nope. Nothing. Oh well. Let's do the second elk now. Then we'll swing toward the giant camp, which also conveniently takes us by those 3 mud crab corpses. Same deal here. 3 punches, and then flames. Three to go. Let's just head over here and take care of business. Truly no sign of that elk, is there? Wonder where it went. Thought I saw movement over there. Guess I hallucinated. Three punches and flames. And we could even heal a little. So I hope you've noticed that we have made pretty spectacular progress on all of our magic, and I haven't even gotten to the point where it's free casting, and I haven't invested a single point in the magicka. What I'm hoping I can impress upon you is how truly useless it is to invest points in magicka, even if you want to be a mage. Just wait until you can enchant your gear. Hey, there's a saber cat up there. Good, we still need 15 teeth. Now let's finish these guys first. 1, 2, 3, and flames. And he goes. Excuse me. Alright. One more, then we'll go fight a saber cat. We've already raised destruction 10 ranks. Naturally, it's easy when you start at 15, but still, for what's probably the slowest skill in the game, I guess speech might be slower, but not really. Destruction always takes me the longest to raise. Unless I have free casting, then I can spam the good spells and it goes really fast. Alright, we're done. Let's just wait for our magicka to recharge, so we can hit that saber cat with everything we've got. Well, really, I don't even need to wait for my magicka to recharge. Let's just go a little more slowly on the approach. so that we have time. Still no sign of that elk. Guess it well and truly escaped. Oh, hold on. I guess we won't be starting with the same cat. This is a random encounter. How are you going to be stuck there? That's so awesome. Can't even know. But I'd like to take a few hits from you. After all, we need to keep progressing heavier. And there we go. Armored 82. That's what I'm talking about. So we'll drop her. Now I'm gonna heal up. And while I let a little bit of magicka come back, I'll just tell you... Well, damn. My laptop's frozen. So I have to reboot it. You know how it goes. Do some other work while we wait. If we loot her, she's got gold, 2 lockpicks, a virulent frenzy poison, a flawless ruby, an ebony dagger, and a Dark Brotherhood assassin's note, as well as her dwarven sword. So let's read that note. It's new to us. As instructed, you are to eliminate Travis by any means necessary. The Black Sacrament has been performed. Somebody wants this poor fool dead. We've already received payment for the contract. Failure is not an option. Astrid. Oh, sucks to be you then. So that's a random encounter. Really straightforward. I'll get the exact name once my business is rebooted, but called something like Dark Brotherhood Assassination Attempt, or something really straightforward like that. Now that is not the one that I let go, but I am gonna kill it. I think I undershot. Let's try again. Ah, he's already on the run. Well, that's a problem. Archery to 32. Holla! Let's get this one. And there's another saber cat. Come on! The hell is going on? I'm getting some kind of lag whereby I can't seem to hold the spell. There we go. Destruction to 26, that's good. I need to keep track of corpse numbers. So we've got 1 saber cat and 1 deer. And he gave me a 2, so I need 14 more. 1 saber cat, 1 deer, and the assassin. Let's see if I can track down that other deer or not. There he is. I wonder if at 32 archery... Ah! Didn't shoot soon enough. My damage is still insufficient for a one-shot. So I'm gonna have to hit him twice. And ideally it won't... Ideally it will go a little bit more smoothly than that. What I need to do is just switch to a stronger arrow. That's what I need to do. Let's go with steel. Still not strong enough. Alright, well, up another level would be orcish. There we go. Alright. That's everything we've seen, right? except that other saber cat. So let's go back and deal with it. There at the base of my actual route into Secunda's Kiss. There he is. I was gonna say, I know I saw him. Come here, boy. And down he goes. That's an eye of saber cat and a pelt, so that doesn't do me a whole lot of good, but now I've got 5 bodies to deal with. I'm going to start here and go out in wolf form, and then close the gap with reanimations on my way back. But first, note the silver ore vein here, and note the flawless sapphire that it spit out. That's the last one I need. That's fantastic news. Let me get my documents open again right quick. Excuse me. I just have several different documents and I have to open them up one at a time. It crashed because it was trying to download an update to the Flash player, of all things. How stupid, I know. Alright, so here's my gear checklist. I got that one open. So the flawless sapphire is off the list. I got the last one I need. And I got one more saber cat tooth, so I can take that off the list. I need 14 to go. Or I need 14 more. Now the location list, and then quest list. Let me look at my random encounters. What we got on that one was Dark Brotherhood Assassin sent to kill the player. That's the name of that encounter, so just take that one right off the list. And then no changes on the spell list or on the unique item list, but I need to go back to the book list because we got the note, Dark Brotherhood Assassin's Note. And pull that off. Alright. Now I'm caught up. So let's get out there. And just put all of this away. Head out there to that second saber cat, I think, is the farthest ranging thing that I dealt with. Okay, so this is about as far out as I got. Nothing else I need to kill, so let's just werewolf up. And start devouring. There's one. I don't want to piss off the guards, so I need to make sure they don't actually spot me in this form. Okay, there's the first saber cat. Now somewhere out here we've got another deer, another saber cat, and the assassin. Can't seem to find the deer. Can't remember if he was closer or farther than this one. Starting to think, yeah, he was closer. Alright. Still haven't aggravated anybody, that's good. Where's that other deer? Found the saber cat. There it is. Now the assassin is over by these rocks. There she is. You can see that Khajiit tail flapping in the wind. And the other saber cat, right up here. Now, we need to run back and then do the 24-hour wait. I'm going to do that right here. Alright, armor on. Reanimate corpse, ready to go. Let's do this. Got 4 more to deal with. Since we're at close range, we'll do the convenient 3 punches then flames maneuver. Let's back up to the saber cat now. There he is. We'll do the same system here. 3 punches and flames. Let's heal up on our way to the second leader. Right here. And soon enough, we'll be ready to deal with him. I'm happy that silver ore vein coughed up a flawless sapphire. Now all I need is, gem-wise, is 1 more flawless amethyst. Where'd he go? Down he goes. No problem. Now we have the assassin and the other saber cat. And then we can actually move in on Secunda's kiss. Neat. I don't see anything else that demands my attention. So. Too powerful to reanimate. That just leaves this other saber cat. Good, good, good. Oh, look at that. The mystery third elk. Mystery solved. It got mauled to death by the saber cat. Destruction to 27. Excellent. Alright, let's heal up. Then I'm gonna quickly process this elk, which involves, as you know, both feeding it beast form and then attempting a reanimation. I should just favorite beast form so I can get to it faster. Excuse me. And that's it for that. 24-hour wait. Excuse me. And there we go. Armor back on. And reanimate corpse. Come here. 1, 2, 3 punches and flames. Down it goes. Alright. So Secunda's Kiss is right above this cliff. As usual, I kind of want to clear the whole perimeter, everything you can find around the edges of it before actually going to the site. Oh, that's right. Nothing to be had there, but if you run over here and dip down under this cliff face, which I would still say is part of it, make your way over here. I could have sworn there was an ore vein on this one. Maybe it's over even one more. There's definitely an ore vein somewhere around here. But first we're going to fight another dragon. It's our first revered dragon. Holy hell, this is going to be a problem. That's the Drain Vitality shout. Only the revered dragons have it. It drains away your magicka, stamina, and health all at once when they hit you with it. Yeah, this is a big problem. And he is fire elemental. So, for the duration of this fight, let's try to use Frostbite. This is going to be a doozy. This guy is one level above an ancient dragon. For those of you who have the vanilla game, he's stronger than anything you've seen except Alduin himself. There's the ore vein I was looking for. Let's grab it right quick while he's distracted, so I won't have to worry about it anymore. Oops, I'm looking for a spell. The good news is, despite the name, the Drain Vitality shout. Shit, there's a goat over here. There's just too much going on. I need to kill this goat, though. And he doesn't even have the decency to draw horns. Go figure. Okay, let's the saber cat here. Breathe. Then we'll worry about the dragon. Something else has just turned hostile. Something besides the dragon. I'm not sure what. That douchebag just dropped another eye. That's another saber cat. Oh, we can keep these corpses clustered together. That'll be helpful to me. Where this is. Deal with him. The dragon seems to be flying away. We may actually end up not even killing the dragon if it flies away. I'd like to kill it though. I need dragon scales. The worst way. An eye. Are you kidding? No, it's not kidding. Alright, let's just remember this point on the road. Little ways past Fort Greymoor. Let's try and get some health back as we move in on the dragon. Got some tundra cotton up here. That's all good. I'd like to get the dragon's attention again, because it's ranging a little farther than I'd like. Well, we seem to have it. No, we don't. It's after something else. You will notice that because it got so far away, the encounter essentially reset. Its health is back to maximum. It just killed. Did it kill my horse? Oh, you fucking asshole. He killed my horse. I have to buy another one. Alright. Well, let's arm Frostbite. But because it's a short-range spell, let's get out our bow. Let's get our best arrows to go with it. Okay, he's inside Fort Greymoor. I think he's fighting horses, because it looks like the Imperials have not respawned here. Here, let's favorite Frostbite, so I can get to it quickly. Because if he's on the ground, I'd rather do that. Alright, yeah, if we can keep him around the fort, this is ideal, because there's lots of cover here. It'll be a great spot to fight in. Alright, so see the chunk he took out of our hide with that bite? That is serious. And you can also see how strong a dragonbone bow is. Only got some dead horses. We'll be able to feed on those. Well, at least there's that. Come here, Moosh. It's a bit of a pipe dream to think that you can really use destruction magic on the more powerful dragons. What is he doing now? Stay over here, fuckhead. The problem with dragons is how distracted they get. They tend to pull all kinds of other things into the fight. It can't stay contained. Well, that's about to kill us too. Even with our 30 magic resist, we have 0 fire resist. And these things are just so strong. We got out of the way in time for that one. But we hit him with a shot, and as you can see, it takes a good chunk out of his hide if we do that. That's our big advantage. Let's just do this. as we can. Archery to 33. That was great. Okay, good. He's coming back. The exact same spot. That didn't work too well for you last time. I'm okay with it. There's a very dramatic difference between a blood dragon and a revered dragon. As you can probably see. Where did he go? No, you are not going to hit me with that shit again. Stay in here. Uh-oh, he got distracted. Where did he go? A mammoth. Actually, that works out in our favor, because the mammoth is strong enough that if he stays focused on it, he'll soak up a lot of damage, and we can plug away at the dragon while he's messing with the mammoth. And if he lands, particularly as long as he's paying attention to something else, destruction to 28. Very nice. Stay close. Stay close. What are you after now, douchebag? Good God. There's no getting these guys to focus. He's just gonna pull in more and more enemies. We're gonna end up fighting the entire plains of Whiterun. I think he just killed that same skeleton mage we've killed before. Yes, it looks that way. What's he after now? Jesus Christ, Marie. I don't even know what he killed over here. Let's see if I can find it. He saw something, but if he turned to me, that means whatever it was is dead. Stormcloak Courier. You know what? That's actually a random encounter, so I can pause and take it off the list. I think, anyway. Maybe not. No, I'm sorry, that's not a random encounter. That has to do with the Civil War, as we'll see much later. He's after that. And it was too good to be true when he was trying to fight me at the fort. I should have known that wouldn't hold up. Very important to try and stay at full health with these guys, so... Jesus Christ, focus on something! Quit flying all over the map and pulling in a dozen new enemies for me to try and keep track of. So far, it's still just the 6 corpses. What did he just get in a fight with? Poor elk. Alright, well that's 7. If we kill those mud crabs we saw, that'll be more. Oh, and look at that, the Headless Horseman. Well, I guess we can take that off the list. Headless Horseman, there we go. hate that shout. It shuts down your healing until it's over. We've been here already. I don't need to focus too much, but why couldn't he have stuck with the mammoth or stayed at the fort? That would have been awesome. Damn it, we got attacked again. There's a wolf. That's not going to help me much. Until that purple glow fades off my body, I'm pretty much going to be completely useless. What are you doing now? Alright, well that wolf makes 8. At least once he kills it, which he's about to do. Damn it. Wasted an arrow. Truly hate that. Oh, it actually kind of circled back to the initial attack side. That's something. Alright, the wolf is dead. 8 corpses. And I think I will kill those mud crabs again when the time comes. Fuck you! Oh, that definitely should have been a hit. Back to full health. That's something. Don't you dare get distracted. I hate that shit. It's impossible to dodge. Well, zero magicka. Just try and hit him with some arrows while he's on the ground. Archery to 34. Now he is grounded. Thank goodness. Archery to 35. There I thought, you know what, I'm going to switch to frostbite. Right at that moment, naturally. That's when we get tagged. Is he running away? He's just shutting down my magic and then attacking me with fire breath when I have no way to heal myself. Smart. There's a dead goat. And that one gave us some fucking horns, alright. 64 horns left. I think some insane amount of corpses to deal with. That's gonna kill me. Gotta find more good cover. See through all the fire, but his health is dropping. That's what matters. Fuck you, douchebag. Down he goes. Alright. Well, that was unexpected, considering we had just killed one, but let's search him. A Daedric Helmet of Peerless Conjuring. Now this is awesome because it's an actual upgrade to the heavy armor I'm wearing. So he gave me 3 dragon scales. I need 24 more. And I'm going to put that joker on. Goodbye Nordic Carved. Daedric, despite all the stuff added by the expansions, and despite the fact that it's 1 perk level below Dragon, Daedric is the best heavy armor in the game. There's a dead fox. So by my count, there are 10 corpses as is. I'm gonna go kill those mud crabs and make it 12. And then see if that doesn't give me a werewolf perk. Actually, he may have killed these mud crabs. They just sort of looked like they were still alive. Oh yeah, they're dead. Mammoth isn't. Should we kill the mammoth? It's already pretty damaged. Yeah, we'll go ahead and finish off the mammoth. Nothing to do. So that's still not the strongest dragon we'll be fighting. That honor goes to the legendary dragons, which won't even start appearing until we hit level 78. Alright, let's go feast. On all of that dragon's kills. As far as I know, most of the kills were still over here. But there's an available perk, only 2 left now. So I will get Totem of the Moon. Now the Werewolf Totem of Brotherhood Howl calls werewolves. Yeah, there was just a skeleton over there, which disintegrated, so I can't even reanimate it. That's as far as I need to worry in that direction. Let's just kill this fox. And eat it. Or eat its heart. I guess we don't devour them whole. Now, along this road, we've got an elk that he killed. And a goat. And a wolf. And back more towards Fort Greymore. Got another goat and the 2 saber cats. And then we have the 3 horses. Two inside the fort. And then my poor horse. And it's pretty vital to buy another one, because it's the only way we can fast travel if we get over encumbered. I wonder if I have to wait until I get to a new stable, or if the Whiterun stables will sell me a new one. We'll have to find that out in fairly short order. Where'd my horse go? Did it delete my horse's corpse? That's even sadder. It did. He was right around here. Right by the road. Well, that's kind of the approach I want to take into Secunda's Kiss. So let's get back over here. I'll do my 24-hour wait right here inside the fort. Well, this has been an eventful little attempt. I thought this video would be very minor, shows what I know. So Daedric helmet, ebony boots, and still some Nordic in other categories. Let's see about this. Horse resisted reanimate corpse. Well, that's alright. carry weight's at 307. Let's hit the other horse. Now let's head out here. Let's mine this ore vein because it appears to have respawned again. Oh, we got a flawless diamond. Can't really complain because it's rarer and more valuable than a flawless amethyst. But an amethyst is the one gem I still need. Alright, well, let's do these three guys. Start with the ghost. 3 punches, then flames. Note how cheap Reanimate Corpse is, since we happen to be wearing a helmet that lowers those costs. Alright, we got 2 saber cats, along with a couple of flowers I nearly missed. Three punches and flames, my usual pattern. Destruction to 29. Now our important destruction ranks are 30 and 60. Those are the prerequisites for the 2 levels of augmented flames, both of which I'm willing to take, and as long as I'm using destruction spells, will actually provide me with damage upgrades, which are as always welcome. Gotta heal up again. And now we wait. As you can see, those upper level dragons really aren't messing around. Even at level 61 on Adept, he was gonna 2-shot me with his bites. Or with his fire breath, either one. Alright, same deal. 3 punches, then we switch to flames. Conjuration to 84. I think the way things are going, we're going to finish Werewolf before we finish Conjuration. But in both cases, it's not going to be too long before we're done. Grab this lavender, range out a bit further. I'm going to circle away and come back to these 3 because that's where I actually want to go up into Secunda's Kiss, the target location for this video. But before that, I just need to make sure I remember that fox over there. I'll do these mud crabs first. Actually, I'll do the mammoth first. He's not even gonna reanimate. Oh, it looks like it deleted one of the mud crab corpses. Ha! The notice from the fort somehow reappeared way out here. Yeah, it deleted one of the mud crab corpses. I guess I'll only be reanimating one. I shouldn't complain. It's not like there's a lack of corpses for me. Alright. Go. Let's heal up and circle back in. I think we've got 2 foxes, a deer, and a wolf. And then we'll be done. Assuming it hasn't deleted any of those. Which it might have, which I wouldn't complain too much about. It just means it takes that much longer to get all this shit done, but... Where exactly did that fox drop? It was somewhere in here, but I didn't pay enough attention to the exact spot. I might have deleted or I might have just lost it. Well, it was farther out than this. It was right around here, and it was pretty visible on the hillside, so if I'm not finding it easily, then I think it was deleted. Give it one more look and then give up. Oh, it's Risad. Caravan's coming back to Whiterun. Oh, thank goodness they didn't get here a little earlier. They would have been slaughtered. Risad's essential, and I think Marandru Joe is essential, but in fact they might all be essential. I don't know, but they would have been slaughtered, anybody who wasn't. Hey, another ore vein. Why not? Yeah, that fox is gone. Look what our exploration got us. Yeah, alright, we're giving up on that fox. I think it got deleted. Well, let's circle back towards Secunda's Kiss. Let's do this elk. Three punches, then flames. Usual pattern. Okay. Now up here there was another fox. There he is. He didn't get deleted. Good. So we got the fox and the wolf. Then I think we'll be done. Last, but certainly not least, got the wolf here on this ledge. Well, hi, Risad. Oh, and there's a goat here, but
The roads of Sky. Take a look.
I can save myself some time. Let's offload some shit. Yeah. Almost. Didn't do it. Barely remembered in time. Now these have lingering damage stamina, so I'm going to hold on to one for the chicken egg. The Eye of Sabercat, let me see what the missing effect on that is. It's Ravage Health. So, let's hold on to one of those, and anything with Ravage Health is worth holding on to. Small antlers, the missing effect is lingering damage stamina. Wouldn't you know it? Give me back one of them butterfly wings. Did I accidentally sell anything with Ravage Health? No. Oh, but look here. Homeboy will sell us some moon sugar. Let's get 4, so we can make sure we've got all of our effects covered. Look at me! Making progress. Alright. Alright, and we can sell him all this tundra cotton. You can have that. You can have all these deer parts. You can have 2 of the dragon bones. You can have the fox pelt, and you can have a goat hide. Let's look here. Let's see if he's got any divine amulets or good jewelry. No. Alright, well that'll do for now, but
Your road leads you to walk.
that got us down to 208.
Thanks.
We can probably still clear Secunda's Kiss now.
Fire is not a toy.
Settle down.
Fire is not a toy.
Alright. Now we just have the wolf, but I'm glad I remembered that Risad was a merchant. Where's the rest of his caravan? Wouldn't surprise me if something killed him. Same as usual. 1, 2, 3 punches, then we switch to flames. Alright. Now we can circle up on Secunda's Kiss, hopefully free of any further interruptions. I was looking for that ore vein. Saber cat that usually patrols over here. Let's go over into this corner because there's another ore vein. The fairly rare quicksilver ore. Coughed up a ruby, not too bad. You can see the compass marker over there. And here's Secunda's Kiss. But there is actually one other thing I need to show you. I know, this is getting ridiculous. It's a ridiculous game. There's just a lot going on. Let's head around over this direction. We're probably gonna have to fight a frost troll. It's just a heads up, that should be pretty easy by now. Notice this path up to the left above Secunda's Kiss. You might remember, you probably don't, way back at Bleak Falls Barrow, there was a trail that I said went down that I'd show you when we were on the other side. I'd come close the loop. That's what we're doing right now. Well, there's our frost troll. Let's deal with him right quick. Pretty easy to play this spell. Especially if we're careful first. 85 heavy armor. There you go. Told you it'd be easy. Well, let's heal up, and we'll deal with his corpse. First, I'll mine these 2 ore veins. This one doesn't seem to be working. Guess we'll have to suck it up and do the animation. Emerald. Flawless amethyst. How about that? Got the last gem I need. That's a good feeling. That list is getting pretty small now. Now let's handle his corpse. Quick like. usual 24-hour wait. A revered dragon really mixed things up. In a good way. Need the dragon scales. And I'm pretty happy with that Daedric helmet too, truth be told. Alright, so armor on. Hit him with the spell, he won't reanimate. We'll get the werewolf perk progress. Now let's close out the rest of this trail. Should be empty, I'd just like to show it to you. Go ahead and equip flames before we go fight those giants. Couple more snowberries here on the left. But ultimately, as we get to the top, we arrive at old, familiar Bleak Falls Barrow. So I just wanted to show you that. Grab that respawn snowberry. Let's head back down now. And now, I promise this time, we are actually ready to go to Secunda's Kiss and clear it out. Secunda's Kiss itself is pretty tiny and pretty mediocre loot-wise. It's staffed with 2 giants. They're far enough apart that we can fight them one at a time. And there's not a whole lot going on. Well, let's get in there and clean them out. Starting with you, boss. Well, we've discovered the location, so let me make note of that. On my ever-shrinking lists. And let's deal with him. Try and keep him in bursts. Destruction increased to 30. That's good, so the next perk I earn can go to rank 1 of Augmented Flames. And we'll start doing more damage. Always welcome, in my book. Alright. We can probably survive one more hit. Yeah, but now we're done. Now let's try and hold in the second guy. So much right with one of them. I think we're pretty safe on top of this rock. As long as we stay pretty close to the center. Here, boss. See, wandered too close. Let's go. He's taking me, so let's get down on his level and finish him off. Hopefully, of course, buddy gets to us. Yes, good. He didn't drop anything I care about. Now we can start dealing with his friend. take another hit. Which probably happen, because big, hard hits, like the kind giants give you, great for raising heavy armor. I'd really like to get it to 100. Switch to my dragon scale. Maybe even start with a block. Probably work on the first, because I prefer to wield the spells when I'm raising destruction. Start with block when I'm doing one. Alright, there we go. Might be able to take one more hit, but I don't really want to. Let's just finish him. Shouldn't be too tough. There he goes. Now, does he have anything I care about? Nope. Alright, let's heal up while we explore the camp. It's now clear, by the way, and I'm gonna make note of that on my list, of course. Secunda's Kiss, cleared. I'll quickly verify that. Yes, you heard the chime that signals the same thing. Let's start with this circle of stones. Apparently a sacred site for the giants, if you've been listening to the guards. All we're interested in is a few ingredients that kind of grow at their bases. And that'll do it for that. Now let's deal with their corpses right quick. You know the drill. One. There's two. And a perk available. Good timing. Alright. So let's take Totem of the Predator. Werewolf Totem of the Hunt Howl has extended range and shows whether the targets are not in combat, searching, or actively in combat. Good, we only have one more werewolf perk to get. See how fast that went? Thoroughness, friends. It pays off. So, of course, we'll do the good old-fashioned 24-hour wait. Put my armor back on. Daedric Helmet of Peerless Conjuring. Ebony Boots, Nordic Carved Armor, Nordic Carved Gauntlets. Hit them with the reanimation spells. Well, let's do this center stone while we wait for our magicka to recharge. Again, nothing too much, just ingredients, really. Which are now not so terribly useful to me, but let's hit the other one. And now we can start spamming Mage Light, because we're done with everything else. Let's head up here now to the campfire, where the second giant started out. Not much happening here. Just one charred skeever, two cheese bowls, and one unlocked chest, which typically doesn't have anything good, and so this one doesn't. Alright, let's go to the Whiterun stables first. I need to see if I can buy another horse. I don't even know what killed my horse. I didn't see him get in a fight. But it doesn't matter, because it looks like we'll be able to buy another one.
Mine like, suppose so. Got what?
Yep.
You've got the deal. It's the one with the saddle.
Yay, new horse. Alright. Now let's head into Whiterun. Yeah, money is so not an object anymore. Can just spend and spend and spend. Not care. Alright. Start with Adrian.
Got some good pieces. Take a look.
What do I have for you? I have an iron warhammer. Got banded iron armor, steel cuffed boots, and a steel horned helmet. Got 2 goat hides, a horse hide, an ice wolf pelt, 21 iron ores. Three quicksilver ores, 5 sabercat pelts, 3 silver ores, and a wolf pelt.
Don't forget
You
to
can
check
have it all.
inside the trunk if you need it.
Now let's visit Orendir.
What are you hunting? Never mind. I don't want to know.
You can have those.
Thank you very much for your business.
Let's drop into Breeze Home. So I have a few useful things to drop off. First, let's check on
You're
Lucia.
back. Want to play a game?
I'll be
What
nice.
do you want to play?
Let's play hide and seek.
Okay, you stand right there and count to 10. No peeking. Ready? Go!
So they'll go hide, which, you know, doesn't matter to me. Let's see. Any of this matter? Nope, but we can sell it all. I tell myself that I'm just letting them
He
win.
keeps telling Lars and me what to do.
As I say, I'll
I don't
play
wanna
hide and
play with
seek,
her
and then they
anymore.
just go do their thing. Alright, so the Flawless Amethyst, Flawless Sapphire, Goat Horns, and Sabercat Tooth all go in there. I think that's it. One of the dragon scales goes in here, but I'm going to hold on to the other 2. I'm going to take out the leather, iron, and leather strips because I can now make my second of 3 dragon scale helmets. And I'd like to go ahead and do that. Let me in here. So, dragon scale helmet. It is my second one. It's alright.
Have you met my father? He's a steward.
I
at
need
the
to make
Dragon's Roost.
one more of those. And 2 more dragon scale armors. Let's drop the helmet in here. Let's put my remaining
What do you need, my
materials
friend?
back up here. That would be the iron ingots, the leather, and the leather strips.
What do you need from me?
And let's see about selling off everything else.
Got some good
Can't
pieces.
remember if
Looking to
Lucia
protect
had any
yourself
weapons or
or
armor
deal
or
some
not.
damage.
Nope.
Don't forget to check inside
Fine
the
and
shop if you
dandy.
need anything.
Let's go visit Arcadia. 'Cause I definitely got some more ingredients I can clear off the list.
Let me know if you see anything you like. What do you need? So you're interested in my potions and ingredients?
Fortify carry weight and paralysis. We've already got all that. So I held on to 2 butterfly wings so I could do chicken's egg and what was the other one? Did I get rid of it? No, she just doesn't want to
Come
buy
back
it.
anytime if you need a remedy.
Small antlers, that was it. Butterfly wing and chicken's egg. That gets chicken's egg off the list. Lingering damage stamina was the final effect. And I kept the other one for the small antlers.
You'll find
Damn it!
tonic,
That is not what I meant to do.
salves, poultices, and potions.
Let's load the autosave. Let's try it again.
Let me know if you see anything you like.
Going butterfly wing chicken egg, and then butterfly wing small antlers. Lingering damage stamina was the 4th and final effect for small antlers. They are now off the list. Now, do I have anything with ravage health? I suppose I should check and see if that's one of the effects of moon sugar. It isn't. Now let's look at the others. On moon sugar, I need resist frost. Gotta have that somewhere. Hawkbeak. Okay, we've got resist frost on moon sugar. Next I need restore magicka, which I know I can get from Elf's Ear. Now I need regenerate magicka, which there are several sources for, but I don't think I'm carrying any at the moment. Nope. So quickly, we can eat a moon sugar to get the first effect, which is weakness to fire. Now I just need a salt pile, really.
Ah, so
Something
you're
with
an
regenerate
alchemist then.
magicka. She can have the giant's toes, the hawk beaks, the hawk feathers, the lavenders, troll fat, and all 9 tundra cotton. I need to see if she's got regenerate magicka anywhere. Garlic. Perfect. Let's take 1 garlic,
Come back anytime. if
make
you need a
that
remedy.
potion.
I sell cures for
That's the 4th and final effect for moon sugar, so I can pull it off the list. Now let's see if she's got
pills.
ravage
They'll be
health
happy to
anywhere.
serve you. Pardon me, but do I detect a case of the rattle? I have so you're an alchemist then.
Skeever tail is usually the easiest, but I don't see it. Ravage health, ravage health, ravage health, ravage health. Where is it? It's gotta be somewhere. Come on, ravage health. Where are you? It won't be a big deal, but we got it. On a
Good
spade tail. So let's make that potion right quick. Ravage health is the 4th and final effect for Eye of Sabercat, so it is now completely off my list. Holla. Alright, let me make sure she's not selling any
look.
other unknowns, and we'll move on to Bellathor. List is getting small, getting small.
Until next
I
time.
love that. Okay, let's go see Bellathor. I got a lot to sell to him.
Let me know if you see anything you like. Some may call this junk. Me, I call them treasures.
He has nothing I want, so... sell him as much of this as he can handle.
Do come back.
Alright, this is all too much, so... let's try the Dragonbone sword for this. I should go ahead and have that favorited anyway.
Help! I'm being...
Gotta love that strike speed, baby.
I'd even...
Alright,
Some
let's
may
sell in
call
the
this
rest.
junk. Me, I call them treasures.
Well, we're actually gonna have to do it again,
Remember, I'll
which
give
is fine.
you
I should quick save
best
with that
deals.
favorited.
I
No, and then pull it out.
Help me! You just let... Oh, a bit of this and a bit of that.
Anything? Anything? Nope. Alright, selling those last few gems. And let's get out of here. I believe that's it for stuff I need to do. 125. Is the difference that big? It must be. Yep, that's the only new thing. Alright, let's fast travel back to Secunda's Kiss, point ourselves towards the next goal, and call it a video. Oh, I fast traveled to the wrong spot. We were actually just filling in a gap here. I'm going to fast travel back to Fort Greymore now. So my next target is another giant camp, pretty much straight west of here. It's been pegged on the map before. I think, anyway. There's a lot of terrain between here and there. I just want to get it to show up on the compass before I go ahead and end the video. I guess in the meantime we can explore this unmarked graveyard spot. The dragon flew over there and you saw him torch a skeleton. It's pretty standard. Yeah, we already cleared out those mud crabs and all the ingredients there, but here's an ore vein. Of course I don't need any more gems, so anything I might find is just welcome, really. Vendor fodder. Speech experience. Alright, I can see it on the map now, or on the compass, but let's kind of explore this area in between here. I think the dragon probably murdered everything up at this stand, but I'll show it to you. Nope. We are being attacked by a vampire death hound. We haven't seen a death hound before. Let's take it out first. Melee range. Does some annoying intrinsic frost damage that slows us down. Alright, well, we've got a new random encounter to pull off the quest list. This is Dawnguard exclusive. This is Vampire and Death Hounds. I don't see a gargoyle, so that's a separate one. Now let's go fight the vampire. We shouldn't have too much trouble killing her. She's out in the sun. She's excessively weak to fire anyway. She ought to be taking some constant sun damage. Of course, Night Lords are very high level. She keeps hitting me with shock spells, which saps my magicka away from her. So if she starts doing that, I'm gonna have to switch to my dragon sword. Kill her that way. Just get some one-handed going on. Of course, nothing to complain about. Damn, better get out of here and heal up. Damn it. What I need to do is, down my level death, keep her away from our death hound so she can't resurrect. What? Oh. Well, I guess the death hound wasn't the problem. It's her enchanted sword. Well, this is a random encounter, and it's not one I'm liking very much. She's beating me at my own game. War of attrition. Alright, you know what? This gal is too strong for any of my other methods. Guess what we're gonna do? Behold the power of beast form. Now you just fuck right off, whore. You cannot feed on undead creatures, which include both the vampire and the death hound. We'll just do the 24-hour wait. Now that we survived that little debacle. I occasionally run into something that's just obviously too powerful for anything else, but werewolf, baby. Shreds. You'll notice in that whole 24-hour wait, we didn't regain any health because health regeneration is completely shut down while in beast form. Don't forget that. It's important. Alright, now we can explore this location like I wanted to start with. Restoration 48. That's solid. We will be able to reanimate the Death Hound. The vampire's probably too powerful. Probably, definitely too powerful. You might have noticed a Night Lord vampire is not something you encountered in the vanilla game. Kinda like the dragons, you get a couple of higher ranks of vampires here than you do in the vanilla game. I think the highest rank in vanilla is a Volkihar vampire. Here you have Night Lord and Night Master, which are all stronger. Anyway, usual deal here. 3 punches, then flames. Drop him. Now we can heal up and keep making our way over toward that joint. Oh, but what have we here? Conjuration, or altar with a couple of dead conjurers in what was apparently a conjuration gone awry. And this is a conjuration skill book, which I don't think we found yet, called Liminal Bridges. Yes, conjuration increased to 85. So, naturally, that shows up in a couple of lists. Got to pull it off of my book list. Liminal Bridges. And then if I go to my free skill boosts, I had 5 left for conjuration, so now that's down to 4. Just 3 skill books left to find. Liminal Bridges, a discourse on the theory and praxis of traveling between Mundus and Oblivion, by Camelanwe of Alinor. Transliminal passage of quickened objects or entities without the persistent agency of hyperagonal media is not possible, and even if possible would result in instantaneous retromission of the transported reference. Only a transpontine circumpenetration of the limen will result in transits of greater than infinitesimal duration. Though other hyperagonal media may exist in theory, the only known transliminal artifact capable of sustained transpontine circumpenetration is the sigil stone. The sigil stone is a specimen of pre-mythic, quasi-crystalline morpholith that has been transformed into an extra-dimensional artifact through the arcane inscription of a Daedric sigil. Though some common morpholiths like soul gems may be found in nature, the exotic morpholiths used to make sigil stones occur only in pocket voids of oblivion, and cannot be prospected or harvested without Daedric assistance. Therefore, since both the morpholiths and the Daedric sigils required for hyperagonal media cannot be obtained without traffic and commerce with Daedra lords, it is necessary that a transliminal mechanic cultivate a working knowledge of conjuration, though purpose-built enchantments may be substituted if the mechanic has sufficient invocatory skill. Traffic and commerce with Daedra lords is an esoteric but well-established practice, and lies outside the compass of this treatise. Footnote 1. Interested students are invited to consult the works of Albrecht Theophanes Bombidius and Galerian the Mystic for the fundaments of this discipline. Presuming a sigil stone has been acquired, the transliminal mechanic must first prepare the morpholith to receive the Daedric sigil. Let the mechanic prepare a chamber sealed against all daylight and disturbances of the outer air, roofed and walled with white stone and floored with black tiles. All surfaces of this chamber must be ritually purified with a solution of void salts in ether solvent. A 4 square table shall be placed in the center of the room, with a dish to receive the morpholith. 4 censers shall be prepared with incense compounded from Gorvix and Harada. On the equinox, the mechanic shall then place the morpholith in the dish and intone the rites of the Book of Law, beginning at dawn and continuing without cease until the sunset of the same day. The mechanic may then present the purified morpholith to the Daedra Lord for his inscription. Once inscribed with the Daedra Lord's sigil, the morpholith becomes a true sigil stone, a powerful artifact that collects and stores arcane power, similar in many respects to a charged soul gem, but of a much greater magnitude, and it is this sigil stone that is required to provide the tremendous arcane power necessary to sustain the enchantment that supports the transpontine circumpenetration of the limen. To open a gate to oblivion, the mechanic must communicate directly, by spell or enchantment, with the Daedra Lord who inscribed the sigil stone in question. The Daedra Lord and the mechanic jointly invoke the conjurational charter, footnote 2. Recommended examples of the conjurational charter may be found in Therion's Book of Most Arcane Covenants, or Ralibala's 11 Ritual Forms. And the mechanic activates the charged sigil stone, which is immediately transported through the liminal barrier to the spot where its sigil was inscribed, thus opening a temporary portal between Mundus and Oblivion. This portal may only remain open for a brief period of time, depending on the strength of the liminal barrier at the chosen spots, several minutes being the longest ever reported, so the usefulness of such a gate is quite limited. Well, there you go. So let's search this now. Got some decent ingredients up here, on and around the altar. And of course, 2 corpses. What do you think we're gonna do? Then I might... yeah, I'd rather shoot the deer up here. So let's feast on the 2 corpses. Or feed. I don't know why I said feast. It is a better word, isn't it? 1 and 2. Now let's do the 24-hour wait. let's do the usual. Three punches followed by flames. Same thing with this guy once our magicka recharges, but while we're waiting on that, might as well snipe some of these deer. Archery to 36. Damn, I thought for sure it was gonna hit that one. Just too far out. Yeah, we're gonna have to approach. So let's do that after this reanimation. Now, let's get that bow back out. Let's approach these deer. There's one. As we approach the third, note these two handy thistle branches. Alright, let's drop him. And there you have it. So we've got the 3 corpses to search over here. And here's where I want to end the video because we're so close to Sleeping Tree Camp. But I'd like to fill in exploration of this little swatch of land. I don't think there should be anything alive over here. This is almost always a random encounter site. In our case, it was that vampire and her death hound. Let's just really quickly give it a once-over. Make sure there's nothing alive or nothing useful that we need to harvest. Just mountain flowers, thistle, and tundra cotton, which we should be pretty used to seeing by now. Alright, and we're circling back to Fort Greymore, so I think at this point I can kill a fox and then turn it back around. Get back here. You're so dumb. It's not even funny. Now let's search that fox. I'll be back here. Let me make sure this middle band is empty. Alright. Let's process those 4 corpses and end the video. I can go ahead and switch to wolf form right now. There's one. 2. 3. What am I doing? Still less than halfway there. Yeah, the last one takes a while. Let's go feed on that fox. goes farther over yet. Oh hey, an ore vein. There he is. Then we'll make our way back, reanimating. I'll mine that ore vein while I'm there. Here, let's do the 24-hour wait now. Yeah, particularly once you have it perked out, beast form is pretty much a win button. I have no shame in using it on that friggin' Night Lord vampire, because Jesus, she was pounding the shit out of me with her weapons, and nothing I could do was working. Alright. Reanimate. Punch, 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 and flames. Alright, let's find that ore vein. Make sure we don't skip mining it. Big corundum vein in the ground. Fun times. Go handle those deer, and then we'll be right at the doorstep of my next target, which is Sleeping Tree Camp. And it might shock you to remember that there's a quest to do at Sleeping Tree Camp. There are actually two. There's one miscellaneous quest that starts in there, but I have a bounty on a giant also directing me there, as you may recall. Oh. But hold on, I'm still not, well, no, I'll do that in the next one. Because it's more toward the south, which is where I'm actually headed after this. Ah, no, I might as well go peek at it while we're doing this. So you might have noticed this circle of stones over here. It's also part of the approach. Oh, no, there's more going on. I'm gonna stick to my guns and save that for the next video. After the camp, we'll be moving south, so that'll be a good time to show you what's over there. Let's keep that circle of stones in mind. Naturally, it is important. 3 punches and flames, boom, boom, boom. One more. I see a skeever over there, of all things. It's coming towards me. It's probably gonna make me fight it. And I sure hope not. I might as well deal with this skeever. Not like it can do anything. And since I've done that and I've opened the door to even more corpses to process, let's go ahead and cover this circle of stones. I hesitated because there are more deer over here, and I don't know why that made me hesitate, because kills are getting faster and faster. Very soon, I'll be able to kill them with a single iron arrow, whether or not I get a sneak attack. And then they'll be so easy, it's almost not worth considering. Oh, but somehow this elk has died. I wonder what has killed it. I don't know. We got one right here. It's on the run. The only way I really know to run them down is to go ahead and beast form. So I'm going to do that. Let's just transform, and now I'll be able to catch up to it sprinting. And as a bonus, we can take a look at the main road leading up to Sleeping Tree Camp, in addition to all that wilderness area that we've already seen. Jesus Christ, are you kidding me? You must be kidding. There's the deer. And there is yet another... Yeah, no, fuck that. We're quick loading. I am not ready to fight another dragon. Yeah. Well, I don't want to just let it go. Transformation is taking too long. I just really need to not activate another dragon. That's a real problem for me. Time-wise. I mean, of course I want to fight the dragon. Well, it looks like it's a weaker dragon, at least. Get back here, you motherfucker. This deer's just making a beeline all the way back to Fort Greymore. Get over here, you little shit. God, that's all I wanted. What is happening here? I must confess, I am confused. I didn't kill that dragon. Oh well. I'll loot him. Just a couple of things. Namely, I want to feed on those two corpses. That would be the elk here, and the skeever back up there. And then I'm gonna head back, because, shoot. Really? I killed that little shit already. I could have sworn. Maybe that's a different one. Is it? Is it a different one? There's a fucking Orvane too, are you kidding me? There was a different one, there were two. And there's a giant. Jesus, game, lay off. Sometimes this game is a completionist's nightmare. Well, I hope you saw the power there. So now I'll have to search that giant as well. What I want to do is make my way back. Jesus, really? Yes, really, it says. Now I got a whole new reanimation cycle to do. But most importantly, there's a dragon's corpse to search. So I'm going to do the 24-hour wait right here. This video is getting long as balls. It just keeps throwing shit at me, so I can't stop. Well, we do what we must. What's my carry weight? 191. Well, we're doing okay there at least. Now first let's search these things since we killed them all in beast form. Let's go ahead and search this dragon that randomly appeared and died. Oh, how about that? 3 dragon scales. That gives me more to do. I now need 21 total dragon scales. Alright, let's find that fox. Need to reanimate it next. Well, I might as well grab these pretty little mountain flowers while I do. Yeah, who knows what was going on with that dragon, just kind of showed up and died. It was a regular dragon, just generic dragons are, I believe, level 10. So it makes sense that it got killed by something. I just didn't ever get to see what that something was. Well, here's our fox. We'll deal with him. 3 punches and flames. I need to go over to that giant. I need to search him, and then hit him with the reanimation spell. He doesn't have anything special. We've got 2 skeevers back there by the camp. Let's go do them next. Because I also saw an ore vein that I want to make sure I mine. There's just so much to do. So I'm back behind the camp now. They were somewhere around here, I thought. Okay, there's the ore vein. That's good. Let's mine it right quick. You know, I could fairly call this part of the camp, so I don't need to push any further that way. Alright, well the dead skeevers were definitely around here, so it looks like those corpses got deleted. C'est la vie. Actually, I know that because I used that ore vein as a landmark. And they're nowhere in sight. So now what do we do? Well, I saw one other thing that demands our attention. Thankfully it's a quick one. But we need to... Uh-oh. Of course, there's always something else. Always, always, always. Without exception. That's alright. We'll kill that fox. We will beast form and feed on his corpse. Then we will do the 24-hour wait. As we've done several times now already. Only one more werewolf perk though, and then this business stops. Alright, armor back on. Go-Go Gadget spell. And heyo, note that the final werewolf perk is now available. Good. Alright, well then, in that case, let's do our last transformation and take that last werewolf perk. So for my final perk, I'll take Totem of Terror. Werewolf Howl of Terror affects even higher level creatures. Alright, we're done. So here's the last 24-hour wait. That's good. Now I only need to reanimate things for the sake of conjuration experience. If they're too powerful to reanimate, I don't need to bother. Well, good. Okay. I'm glad we got distracted and got to finish off Werewolf in this video. Just gonna run over towards the main road. Put my armor back on one last time. And we're pretty much gonna stay human now. Unless, you know, something compels us to switch, like a fucking Night Lord vampire. Anyway. Well, I saw a different random encounter here, but we'll take this one. Whoa.
That's close enough. Now you die.
That's not what I thought it was. This is vampires fighting Vigilance of Stendar. Good God. Alright, so Vigilance fighting vampires is what that is.
The best you can do.
Jesus, they're strong. Oh, I knew I saw something. Blooded vampires. Destruction 42. Nice. Kill him. I did see. All I did see over here was I never got to. But I never got to talk to him, so I'm not gonna take him off the list. Alright, I need to heat. That's what I need. I did manage to kill that blooded vampire. I'd like to work my way back down and search him. Pretty good stuff. Anyway, we've got a stray dog and 2 dead vigilants here. I'm not sure that was vampires fighting vigilance. Hold on. No, I think that was one of the other ones, because the vigilants were already dead. That one is... I'm pulling it up on my laptop right now. There it is. That's Vampire Masquerade, is the name of that one. You encounter 3 vampires dressed as vigilants. As you can see, they are wearing the outfits of the Vigilance of Stendar that they killed, so... Okay, we got flames ready to go. Let's try another one. The Vampire Mistwalker. That's stronger than the blood of the Vigilance of because they actually can refill their health. Let's see if sorting them is viable. If it isn't, we'll destroy them. This is not fucking vampires. Jesus. Alright. Well, right after we finish perking it out, it's time to werewolf again. Let's get to a reasonably safe place to transform, so that I can finish without getting rained on. Alright, give me more mags. do the 24-hour rest again. But I'll take that one off the list, and Mike can pop up more than once, so I won't take him off until I actually manage to speak. Well, no, I will take him off because we saw him. Mike the Liar is fun. He's been in every Elder Scrolls game since Morrowind, and he just says random funny things, and that's about all he does. Alright. Now let's get my armor back on again. And let's say, please game, don't fucking harass me with any more fights. And of course, any or all of these may be susceptible to reanimation. I'd kind of like to test that as a vampire, there we go. I'm just happy I can carry everything. It's always easier once they're unarmed. Well, we can reanimate that one. I wonder if we can kill it with flames.
You're mine.
Oh, damn. This one I think I might be able to kill with flames, 'cause I seem to be outpacing the Imperial Drain. Damn, she's so low. Alright, Hobag. Let's try the others. Where'd the Mistwalker go? There it is. At least I don't have to worry about powering up Beast Form. It's fully perked out. Too powerful. What about the blooded vampire over here? Oh, there's a couple of flowers I was gonna miss. Left him right by my old ore vein. Somebody already reanimated one of the vigilants. That's what that ash pile was. We can reanimate him. Is it a good idea? Now that I'm out of magic and his seems to be in it, let's finish the job with our Dragon Bone Sword. Right in the face. That's right. Dick. Alright, now we still have a few more bodies to deal with. The two actual vigilants, and the poor stray dog. I'm going to keep my eyes open, but I definitely saw Maik. He's gone now, though. But he usually doesn't disappear. He usually sticks around one spot once you see him. Unless he gets scared away by a battle, which is must be what happened. Too powerful? Good. You? Not too powerful. my speed. And last, the poor stray dog. And I've given myself so much shit to do. Really, I was not banking on a random encounter with more damn vampires. Well, that one's not my fault, I promise. Anyway, I wanted to take the main road back to that circle of stones that set all this off. Mostly because I want to just make sure we get all the plants along the way, and can say honestly that we've cleared out all this space. A couple of mountain flowers here. Let's make sure we get a look up top. That's all area I've cleared. I see a few plants down here. Let's make sure we get those. Oh, look here. An apprentice locked strongbox. Let's break my 2 spare picks and get it open and see what we find. Lockpicking to 63. That's awesome. Inside the box, flawless garnet and a ruby. Not bad. Let's push back to the road. This right here, up there's Brittle Shin Pass. Ultimately, we'll take that through the mountain range to Falkreath. We got a little more exploring to do out here first. Let me make sure this lower area is adequately cleared. Right up to that altar we explored. There is an ore vein here, so let me mine it right quick. We've already cleared out the other side. So we got that going for us, which is nice. Let's get those 2 thistles and kind of range a little bit farther. Right now we're back to area we've already cleared here. And this is actually the trail that directly leads to Sleeping Tree Camp, so we'll take that in just a minute. We got mountain flowers here in the circle of stones, but I didn't actually quite want to be clearing it yet. I wanted to get back here to the main road and clear it right up to that trail. We'll clear that land space later, because it makes more explorational sense. Okay. We've arrived at the Trail 2 Sleeping Tree Camp. Well, we've actually already looked at most of it. Let's actually go to this little circle of stones now. My dead elk disappeared. Seems likely. Yeah, he's gone. That's okay. So you can see it's one of the old puzzles, and you can find the appropriate symbols fallen on the other side of the pillars. So this one is snake. There's another mountain flower and a couple of lavender. The center one you can see this one is whale. That one's still mounted. And meanwhile, this center one, if I can find it, it's not that far down. There it is. This one's eagle. Do all that and hit that handle and that grate will open. Alright, let's go down there. We've got one more thing we're going to have to do. Well, 2. Is this skeleton is reanimatable. that and then deal with him in the usual fashion. One, two, three punches and flames. Conjuration 86, thank you. Now let's open this chest. Got 13 gold, a potion of healing, and a new book, A Hypothetical Treachery. It's a destruction skill book. It's the first one we found. So let me take it off the book list, and then go to my free boost list. Destruction has 6 free boosts, so now that's down to 5. There are 4 skill books left to find. Here we go. A Hypothetical Treachery, a one-act play by Anthil Morvir. Dramatis Personae, Malvasian, a high elf battle mage, Inzolia, a dark elf battle mage, Dulcetus, a Cyrodiil healer, Shiavus, an Argonian barbarian, a ghost, some bandits. Scene, Eldenwood. As the curtain rises, we see the misty labyrinthian landscape of the legendary Elden Grove of Valenwood. All around we hear wolves howling. A bloodied reptilian figure, Shiavus, breaks through the branches of one of the trees and surveys the area. Shiavus, it's clear. Inzolia, a beautiful dark elf mage, climbs down from the tree, helped by the barbarian. There is the sound of footsteps nearby. Shiavus readies his sword, and Inzolia prepares to cast a spell. Nothing comes out. Inzolia, you're bleeding. You should have Dulcetus heal that for you. Shiavus, he's still drained from all the spells he had to cast down in the caves. I'm fine. If we get out of this and no one needs it more, I'll take the last potion of healing. Where's Malvasian? Malvasian, a high elf battle mage, and Dulcetus, a Cyrodiil healer, emerge from the tree, carrying a heavy chest between the two of them. They awkwardly try to get down from the tree, carrying their loot. Malvasian, here I am, though why I'm carrying the heavy load is beyond me. I always thought that the advantage of dungeon delving with a great barbarian was that he carried all the loot. Shiavus, if I carried that, my hands would be too full to fight. And tell me if I'm wrong, but not one of the 3 of you has enough magicka reserved to make it out of here alive. Not after you electrified and blasted all those homunculuses down below ground. Dulcetus, homunculi. Shiavus, don't worry, I'm not going to do what you think I'm going to do. Inzolia, innocently. What's that? Shiavus, kill you all and take the ebony mail for myself. Admit it, you thought I had that in mind. Dulcetus, what a perfectly horrible thought. I never thought anyone, no matter how vile and degenerate, Inzolia. Why not? Malvasian, he needs porters like he said. He can't carry the chest and fight off the inhabitants of Elden Grove both. Dulcetus, by Stendar, of all the mean, conniving, typically Argonian, Inzolia. And why do you need me alive? Shiavus, I don't necessarily, except that you're prettier than the other 2, for a smooth skin, that is. And if something comes after us, it might go for you first. There is a noise in some bushes nearby. Shiavus, go check that out. Inzolia, it's probably a wolf. These woods are filled with them. You check it out. Shiavus, you have a choice, Inzolia. Go and you might live. Stay here and you definitely won't. Inzolia considers and then goes to the bushes. Shiavus, to Malvasian and Dulcetus. The King of Sylvanar will pay good money for the mail, and we can divide it more nicely between 3 than 4. Inzolia, you're so right. Inzolia suddenly levitates up to the top of the stage. A semi-transparent ghost appears from the bush and rushes at the next person, who happens to be Shiavus. As the barbarian screams and thrashes at it with his sword, it levels blasts of whirling gas at him. He crumbles to the ground. It turns next to Dulcetus, the healer, and as the ghost focuses its feasting chill on the hapless Dulcetus, Malvasian casts a ball of flame at it that causes it to vaporize into the misty air. Inzolia floats back down to the ground as Malvasian examines the bodies of Dulcetus and Shiavus, who are both white-faced from the draining power of the ghost. Malvasian, you had some magicka reserved after all. Inzolia, so did you. Are they dead? Malvasian takes the potion of healing from Dulcetus's pocket. From Dulcetus's pack. Malvasian, yes. Fortunately, the potion of healing wasn't broken when he fell. Well, I guess this leaves just the 2 of us to collect the reward. Inzolia, we can't get out of this place without each other, like it or not. The 2 battle mages pick up the chest and begin plodding carefully through the undergrowth. pausing from time to time at the sound of footsteps or other eerie noises. Malvasian, let me make sure I understand. You have a little bit of magicka left, so you elected to use it to make Shiavas the ghost's target, forcing me to use most of my limited reserve to destroy the creature so I wouldn't be more powerful than you. That's first-rate thinking. Inzolia, thank you, it's only logical. Do you have enough power to cast any other spells? Malvasian, naturally. An experienced battle mage always knows a few minor but highly effective spells for just such a trial. I take it you, too, have a few tricks up your sleeve? Inzolia, of course, like you said. They pause for a moment before continuing as a fearful wail pierces the air. When it dies away, they slowly trudge on. Inzolia, just as an intellectual exercise, I wonder what spell you would cast at me if we made it out of here without any more combat. Malvasian, I hope you're not implying that I would dream of killing you so I would keep the treasure all to myself. Inzolia, of course not, nor would I do that to you. It is merely an intellectual exercise. Malvasian, well, in that case, purely as an intellectual exercise, I would probably cast a leech spell on you to take away your life force and heal myself. After all, there are brigands on the road between here and Sylvanar, and a wounded battle mage with a valuable artifact would make a tempting target. I'd hate to survive Eldengrove merely to die in the open. Inzolia, that's a well-reasoned response. As for myself, again, not saying I would ever do this, but I think a simple, sudden electrical bolt would serve my purposes admirably. I agree about the danger of brigands, but don't forget we also have a potion of healing. I could easily slay you and heal myself to full capacity. Malvasian, very true. It would end up a question then of whose spell was more effective at that instant. If our spells counteracted one another, and I leached your life energy only to be crippled by your lightning bolt, then we could both be killed, or so near death that a mere potion of healing would scarcely help either one of us, let alone both. How ironic it would be if two scheming battle mages, not saying we are scheming, but for the purpose of this intellectual exercise, were left on the brink of death, completely drained of magicka, with one healing potion to choose from. Who would get it then? Inzolia. Logically, whoever drank it first, which in this case would be you since you're holding it. Now, what if one of us were injured but not killed? Malvasian. Logic would dictate that a scheming battle mage would take the potion, leaving the injured party to the mercy of the elements, I suppose. Inzolia. That does seem most sensible. But suppose that the battle mages, while certainly scheming types, had a certain respect for one another. Perhaps in that case the victorious one might, for instance, put the potion up a tree near his or her gravely wounded victim. Then, when the wounded party had enough magicka replenished, he or she would be able to levitate to the tree branches and recover the potion. By that time, the victorious battle mage would have already collected the reward. They pause for a moment at the sound of something in the bushes nearby. Carefully, they climb across the branches of a tree to bypass it. Malvasian. I understand what you're saying, but it seems out of character for our hypothetic scheming battle mage to allow his or her victim to live. Inzolia. Perhaps, but it's been my observation that most scheming battle mages enjoy the feeling of having bested someone in combat, and having that person alive to live with the humiliation. Malvasian. These hypothetical scheming battle mages sound, excitedly, daylight! Do you see it? The two scurry across the branch, dropping behind a bush, so we can no longer see them. We can, however, see the shimmering halo of sunlight. Malvasian, behind the tall bush. We made it. Inzolia, likewise behind the tall bush. Indeed. There is a sudden explosion of electrical energy, and a wild howling aura of red light, and then silence. After a few moments' pause, we hear someone climbing up the tree. It is Malvasian, putting the potion high up in the bough. He chuckles as he climbs back down, and the curtain drops. Epilogue. The curtain rises on a road to Sylvanar. A gang of bandits have surrounded Malvasian, who is propped up on his staff, barely able to stand. They pull his chest away from him with ease. Bandit number 1. What have we got here? Don't you know it ain't safe to be out on the road all sick like you are? Why don't we help you with your load? Malvasian, weakly. Please, let me be. Bandit number 2. Go on, spellcaster, fight us for it. Malvasian, I can't. Too weak. Suddenly, Inzolia flies in, casting lightning bolts from her fingers at the bandits, who quickly scramble away. She lands on the ground and picks up the chest. Malvasian collapses, dying. Malvasian, hypothetically, what if a battle mage cast a spell on another which didn't harm him at once, but drained his life force and his magicka, bit by bit, so he wouldn't know at the time, but feel confident enough to leave the potion of healing behind? Inzolia, a most treacherous battle mage she'd be. Malvasian, and, hypothetically, would she be likely to help her fallen foe, so that she could enjoy the humiliation of him continuing to live? Inzolia, from my experience, hypothetically, no. She doesn't sound like a fool. As Inzolia lugs the chest off towards Sylvanar and Malvasian expires on the stage, we drop the curtain. Well, that was neat. I was hesitant to do that just because I knew it was a long book. I had no idea we'd get into a fight with 3 more vampires. But because this is so far out here, I want to tag it to get it on the map, so I can just immediately fast travel back. So there we have Sleeping Tree Camp. I'll take it off the discovered list, but we, of course, are going to need to come back in the next video to actually clear it out. So, let's go offload and call it good. What does the guard say? These vampires are becoming a real menace? Yes. Yes, they are. Alright, Elrin dear.
Bows and arrows for the mighty huntsman.
I've got some stuff for you, I'm sure. Okay, well that was
Thank
pretty
you very much for
straightforward. No need to visit Ulfberth or Adrian. So, let's just wait till 8 a.m. and head out. Start at Breeze Home, check Lucia's chest, and offload my new dragon scales. Well, not a full offload.
Divine smile on you.
I can't plan.
You tried mercenary work?
What
It
can I
might
do
suit
for
you.
friend?
Chest has respawned, and as I hoped, it has some saber cat teeth in it. 2 of them. So, I need 12 more saber cat teeth. Good. Thanks, Lucia. You kick ass.
A doggy. Papa, I didn't know you had a doggy. He's so cute. Could I keep him? Please?
I don't know what she's talking about. But sure, when I don't need him, he can stay with you.
Thanks, Papa.
Alright, so the saber cat teeth go in here. The dragon scales, all but 2 of them, go in here. And I'm gonna pull out the iron and leather strips again. Go ahead and make
What do you need,
my
thing?
3rd dragon scale helmet. Get that done. Okay, now all I need to create is 2 more dragon scale armors. Those require 4 scales each.
Can I help you?
But
Honor me, my thing.
let's throw in the helmet we just made. Let's go upstairs and put the iron, leather, and leather strips away again. Everything looks about right.
Long life to you.
Now, let's head out to Whiterun and do the rest of our usual offload pattern. Start with Arcadia.
Take a good look around. I'm sure you'll... What do you need, my... Ah, so you're an alchemist, then.
I wasn't carrying anything around anymore, which is a nice feeling. So she can have all this because none of it retains any unknown effects. Alright. Don't need any of that. Let's look through here for any unknown effects she happens to be selling. Seeing
Come
none,
back anytime if you need
time
a
to go to
ride.
Bellator.
Don't cost your fancy magic something.
Take a good look around. I'm sure you'll find what you're looking for. Every trinkets, odds and ends, that sort of thing.
Well, he's got nothing I need. Let's just sell things off to him. Alright.
Do come back.
Well, let's reset him right quick, as we've learned how to do.
Help me! Some may call this junk. Me, I call them treasures. Remember,
Probably need to reset him one more time,
the
and
best
we'll be good to
deals.
go.
Help me! You just let... Oh, a bit of this and a bit of that.
Oh! Nope, he gave us a necklace of disease immunity. So we'll end up disenchanting that. Then we'll only have one effect left to find. And this needs to happen quickly. I'm running low on disk space. Now let's sell the rest of this stuff to him. If it does cut me off, all I'm gonna do is disenchant that necklace and meet you back at Sleeping Tree Camp. That'll be off screen. It's not worth doing another video just for this. I'm hopeful I can still get all this done. Alright.
Next time, come see me in my shop.
Let me run up there quickly and disenchant the necklace. The only shoppable effect I'm now missing is resist poison. Run like the wind!
Where my breath is gone.
Up to Dragon's Reach. Alright, let's disenchant that necklace. We've learned the effect resist disease. Now we're just going to head out, fast travel back to Sleeping Tree Camp, finally end this ridiculously huge video. Got that way because, you know, shit just kept happening. Couldn't control it. Random dragon fights, random vampire fights, whole lot of space to look at. But we are just about done. So, let me save here and end the video. This has been Let's Play Skyrim. Lots of random action. Next time, we'll clear Sleeping Tree Camp. Until then, thank you very much for watching, and goodbye.